2 years since we've applied for the U.S. visa, but we've been successful with that, and visa has been granted, and it's time to go make the travel arrangements. The flight from Los Angeles to Seoul, South Korea, the Seoul Incheon Airport, was 13 hours and 20 minutes, and from there, you know, we're going to continue on down to the Philippines. But you can see I'm just playing around on the plane, doing English lessons and all that sort of thing. But the objective is to get down to an island called Camiguin, and that's where we're headed. You see the markers in the channel. That's not Camiguin Island, but that is, and that's where we're going. That is Camiguin.
Sige ma'am. Danay sa ako sa planta ma'am, nagkatuwa na ko gahapon. Nagkatuwa na ko gahapon sa ako ma'am. Danay sa ako sa planta, magpadala ko lang yun.
That's the top of a volcano. That's the smaller of the two volcanoes on this island, or I should say, of the two volcanoes that comprise the island. This little village really doesn't have a name, I don't think. Saigai, that's what its name is. There's some fisher guys out here. So in my part of the USA, which is the state of Florida, a lot of people have waterfront homes. And when they have waterfront homes, they often build some kind of structure. We call them seawall, as in the US, it's called a seawall. And this is no different, really. It's just a device meant to keep the power of the sea from eroding the land as it's done here. And sometimes you can get such heavy rainfall behind the land that it comes down here, and then this seawall may be designed in such a way that the water can't get out, and then this happens. These pits form. And I mean, hell, I lived in a house with a concrete seawall. You know, it's very low elevation, and this is what was happening. And you're constantly going back and filling in these holes with sand. But again, it's a losing battle. You can't just fight it and fight it. You're going to lose, and nature's going to win one way or another. So that's my commentary for the day. Looking straight up. I wonder what the hell's over here. How many today?
One picture, please.
Maybe I
Maybe
saw some up there.
25 kilos.
25 kilos. Oh my gosh.
25 kilos.
You want a picture to me, remembrance?
Yes, I do. Okay, we're on video now, huh?
Rock and roll, sing, rock and
Come
roll.
on.
Hey, what's up, mga gang?
This is our boat lift.
Gang, gang.
Muy bueno, muy bueno.
Matambaka
Matambaka
in Tagalog.
in Tagalog.
Yeah,
and
but Kotob in Bisaya.
oh my gosh, okay.
In your country.
I don't know. I don't know the name in English. I don't know. So, I don't know. Huevos, or itlog. In Tagalog, this is itlog. Didn't know, most Filipinos are at least trilingual. They'll speak the regional language, in this case called Visayas or Cebuano. Almost everyone south of Cebu will speak this language. The national language is actually that of Luzon, and it's called Tagalog. And of course, most Filipinos speak English very, very well.
Here's the wider view on the American model, which is very similar to what we're seeing on the European model. You see this system developing here. This is
right
as we
down
work
there,
our way
Key
throughout
West.
our Saturday. Saturday afternoon, heavier weather starts to work into parts of Florida. Very gusty winds, heavy rain, regardless of the severe weather potential. Parts of Cuba and there in the northern Bahamas. Then on Sunday, you see how this system lifts up. Once we get into
Yeah, so I'm in Manila in the Philippines right now.
This is in
which is
feet,
about
so we're looking at
9,000
20,
plus
20
statute
feet or so.
miles
We're looking at 6 to 9 meters. So
from,
that's what we're gonna
you know,
have
the
right
Florida
here.
Keys,
6 to
and
9 meters, or upwards of about.
it's a helpless feeling to be sitting here
Northeastern Gulf of
watching
Mexico,
this
right a little bit
storm,
less
and
than
if
20,
it
somewhere
continues to
around
work its way north,
to almost 20
we'll get pretty
feet
strong
here.
southerly
This is by
winds
the
and
time we get
marathon,
into
and the
Saturday.
boat will be
Then
pretty well
flipping over right
protected
to
from that.
Sunday. Look at this.
South
Sunday
winds are,
morning. See this
I'm
wind
better
over
off
here
with
that's
south
about
winds.
23
But it's
feet.
like
So, as I mentioned, about 6
a helpless
to 9
feeling to
meters
see a storm
southeastern
coming.
coast of the US,
I'm
and this just
9,000
kind of
plus
building
miles
up
away.
toward the northeastern United States. The Atlantic is going to be a mess in the short term, of course.
And I've got probably the best person in the planet who's keeping an eye on the boat now. But what are you going to ask somebody to do? I mean, if it breaks this morning, it breaks this morning, you know, and the response time is such that there just won't be any response time, so. Damn it. I was hoping for decent weather back in Florida, but we're going to get this one storm, and then after that, we'll be getting there. So if we can make it through the next 2 days, we'll be good.